Today, nursing is a complex network of skilled workers addressing the needs of many. But the nursing of today was remarkably different prior, having its origins rooted in both religion and volunteerism. The first nursing school in Toronto opened in 1861 on the grounds of the Gerrard Street Toronto General Hospital, the second in Canada. By the late 1800s, women like Dr. Emily Stowe, one of Canada's first female doctors, and other women were pushing for the acceptance of women in medicine and science, with Toronto's Women's College Hospital playing an integral role throughout these early years of the professionalization of nursing. By 1905, efforts were being made to integrate the training of nurses with universities. Prior to this, training was primarily done in hospital training schools. By the 1940s, Canada had 5 university degree programs and 2 diploma ones for nursing. By 1983, Canada had 28 schools offering baccalaureate nursing programs, and by 2010, there were 91. In addition, starting in the 1960s, Canada and Toronto saw the introduction and rise of community colleges and the weaning of hospital training schools. In the mid-20th century, another thing happened to change the nursing landscape: the rise of technology in medicine. Physicians weren't able to safely monitor the new machines, leading to more specialized nursing roles handling them and a broader scope. Now, I chatted briefly with a woman named LIBBY Grainger recently, and her story shadows that of so many other nurses and their experiences. LIBBY graduated from the Osler campus of HUMBER College in 1977 from a 2-year nursing program in Toronto. At the time, she struggled to find work in the city, so she headed south to Texas to work in a hospital. She would head back to North Bay, where she was from, bounce between positions, head back to Toronto to work at Sunnybrook, and then back to North Bay. Her 40-year nursing career shadows that of so many nurses, both reacting to where the jobs are at the time, but also the ability to switch between wards and specialties. The wonderful nurses trained in Toronto over the last century have positively impacted communities around the world. Now, countless nurses deserve our praise, but let's briefly mention the most famous nurse in Toronto history: Amelia Earhart. Now, this answer is a bit cheeky, but it's true. American aviator Amelia Earhart came to Toronto in 1917 to visit her sister when she was 20. After seeing the tragic numbers of returning soldiers from World War I, she decided to volunteer with the Volunteer Aid Detachment. She helped the Canadian soldiers in the old Knox College building right here at Spadina and College. While in Toronto, she also visited an air show. She would later credit her love of flying to this one afternoon in Toronto. Nurses now in Ontario number over 100,000, with varying roles and positions within academia, healthcare, policy, and now as frontline workers fighting COVID-19. If you've liked this video and want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing, liking, and if you have any suggestions on neighborhoods or topics you want me to look at, please put it in the comments below.